to John and to the Democratic Party for coming out here. I have a couple of points that I wanted to touch base on. When I first went into office, I had a major problem in Precinct 1, and that was a drainage problem, which also exists in the northern part of the county. My way of trying to deal with it is I went and I approached a drainage district to see if I could get them to annex my area. Before doing that, I went to the county judge. And let me tell you that on the first day that he came on board, he visited my office. And I told him that I wanted to know if we could have an open door policy. That I could go to him and tell him what projects I might have for my district. And he told me, he said, Sophie, my doors are open, but I will tell you one thing, I do not compromise and I do not cut deals. So where did I stand? Still, I approached him probably about 2 or 3 months later, and I told him, I said, look, I want to go to the drainage district, and I want to ask them to see if they will help me by annexing my area. He says, don't do that, Sophie. You're going to be running for county, for your position. I was appointed. And I said, what do you mean? He says, if you do that, you're going to raise taxes for those citizens. And it was like probably mid-July when I went to him. And I said, well, you know, we're right in the middle of hurricane season. What am I going to do if a big hurricane hits my area and my people go under? He says, I'm just telling you, you raise taxes and people will not vote for you. So I thought to myself, oh my Lord, am I going to stand back from trying to bring forth some progress to Precinct 1? And so I thought about it. I spoke to John. I went and spoke to several of the community leaders. I got on a helicopter. I took the Brownsville Herald with me. And before you knew it, I went to the people and I brought the drainage district with me. And lo and behold, I was able to do this. Drainage district number 1 took over that part that was not covered by the southeast portion of Brownsville. They went in, they did testing, they paid 3 cents. But if you go down my area, you will find that all the drainage ditches that make the water flow out of Brownsville, they're all clean and they're kept clean. Had I sat back, okay, and listened to him, where would my precinct be? Underwater. Okay. So, ever since then, you know, I've never wanted to argue with him. We've had some issues in Brownsville with our city commission, and I certainly did not want that for Cameron County. But I'm going to tell you that he never even looks our way. John and I, we just happen to do things for our county and our citizens. And if helping a person by notarizing for them a document when they don't have any money to go and hire a notary public, I mean, that's what we're there for. We are public servants. So no, I will not step back. I will endorse John Wood. And I ask you, please, please come out and vote. I want to share a story that I was called a few minutes ago before we came here. A 3rd grade class today voted. The kids in this kids voting deal. There's 18 students in that classroom. And the outcome was, John, 17 voted for you. And more so, I'm appealing to the ladies here. We're the ones that raise our children. Our husbands usually go out and work. Many of us do work. But if we take that extra step to please tell your children, you need to be involved. You need to know what's going on around you. And as soon as they're 18, get them registered to vote. We will make a big, big difference. Thank you very much.